चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरुवे नमः। नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमती भक्तिवेदान्त स्वामिनिति नामिने नमस्ते सरस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणि निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारिणि हे कृष्ण करुणा सिंधु दीनबंधु जगतपते गोपेश गोपिकांता राधाकांत नमस्कुते तप्त कांचन गौरंगे राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी विश्वभानुसुते देवी प्रणामी हरिप्रिये वंशकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिंधु एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णव्यो नमो नमः श्री कृष्ण जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय so I start killing the demon Pralambasura. So once, while the boys were engaged in their transcendental pastimes, a great demon of the name Pralambasur entered their company, desiring to kidnap both Balram and Krishna. Although Krishna was playing the part of a cowherd boy as the supreme personality of Godhead, so he could understand everything past, present, and future. So when Pralamba entered their company, Krishna began to think how to kill the demon, but externally he received him as a friend. So as a demon entered Vrindavan for kidnapping both Pralamba and Krishna, Balram and Krishna, but Krishna know everything, but he acted that he don't know anything. So he received him as a friend. And oh my dear friend, he said, it is very good that you have to come, that you have to come uh, to take part in our pastime. Krishna then called all his friends and ordered them. Now we shall play in pairs. We shall challenge one another in pairs. With this proposal, all the boys assembled together. Some of them took the side of Krishna and some of them took the side of Balram. They arranged to play in duel. Then the defeated members in duel fighting had to carry the victorious member so on their back as a horse carry its master. So what happened? They began playing. At the same time, tended the cow as they proceeded through the Bhandivarn forest. So what happened? The party of Balram, accompanied by Sridama and Vrishabha. So on the Balram side, Sridama and Vrishabha come out victorious, and Krishna party had to carry them on their back through the Bhandivar forest. So the supreme personality of Godhead Krishna being defeated, so had to carry Sridama on his back, and Vradasena carry Vrishabha, intimating their play. Pralamba, who appear there as a cowboy, carry Balram on his back. So Pralambasur was the greatest of the demon, and he had calculated that Krishna was the most powerful coward boy. So in order to avoid the company of Krishna, Pralambasur carry Balram far away. So what happened? The demon was undoubtedly very strong and powerful, but he was carrying Balram, who is compared to a mountain. Therefore, he felt the burden, and thus he assumed his real form. When he appeared in his real future, he was decorated with a golden helmet and earring, and looked just like a cloud with lightning carry the moon. So Balram observed the demon's body become expanding up to the limit of the cloud, and his eyes dazzling like a blazing fire, and his mouth flashing with sharpened tips. At first, Balram was surprised by the demon's appearance, and he began to wonder how is it that all of a sudden the scary has changed in every way. But with a clear mind, he could quickly understand that he was being carried away from his friends by a demon. who intended to kill him. Immediately, Lord Balramji struck the head of the demon with his strong fist, just as the king of the heavenly planet strike a mountain with his thunderbolt. Striking by the fist of Balram, the demon fell down dead, just like a snake with a smashed head, and blood poured from his mouth. When the demon fell, he made a tremendous sound, and its sound is if a great hill were falling upon being struck by the thunderbolt of King Indra. All the boys were rushed to the spot, astonished by ghostly scene. They began to praise Balram with the words, "Well done, well done." All of them then embarrassed Balram with great affection, thinking that he, he had returned from death, and they offered their blessings and congratulations. All the demigods in the heavenly planet began, very satisfied, showered flowers on the transcendental body of Balram, and they also offer their blessings congratulations congratulations, Lord Balram. So here, this chapter is taken from Shrimad Bhagavatam, text 18. So here, since the Supreme Lord Krishna had appeared in the Darshak dynasty, sees everything. He understood who the demon was. Still, the Lord pretended to accept the demon as a friend, while at the same time seriously considering how to kill him. So here he said, lust come as a friend, but we must know that it is a demon. It is a demon, not a friend. So Srila Bhaktivedanta Thakur describes the purport of the killing of Brahma. Pralambasura as follows that Pralambasura is a symbol of illicit sexual connection, aspiration for gain, adoration, and name and fame. Pralambasura represent lust, greed, desire for worship and position. This must be given up by listening to this leela of Lord Balram, so we can pray to him to give us his mercy and overcome these obstacles on our path of bhakti by the power of mercy. We can do what we can by our strength. Side by side, Srila Bhakti Vinod Thakur said, the devotee who worship the holy name should first petition the Lord for the strength to cast out all of these unfavorable tendencies. Should pray thus before Lord Hari on a daily basis. By doing this regularly, the devotee heart will eventually become purified. Sri Krishna has killed a number of demons which may arise in the kingdom of the heart. In order to destroy this problem, a devotee must cry very humbly before the Lord and admit defeat. And the Lord will nullify all condemnation. We shall take shelter of Lord Hari daily, cry for his help, tide over these obstacles in our bhakti soul. Lord Krishna himself will take care of these anarthas within us. And side by side, Lord, so merciful. I will take this nectar of devotion written that the enemy of Krishna liberation means merging into the supreme. The demon and the impersonalists do not care for Krishna, but Krishna is so kind that he gave this liberation even to his enemy, to the impersonalist. So here, the enemy of Krishna were killed. Instead of pretending Krishna panics, they enter into the friendly atmosphere of the spiritual effulgence. The mercy of Krishna, therefore, he is known as the deliverance of his enemies also. So here Krishna is so merciful. Even demon come to kill Krishna, but Krishna uh, give them liberation. Mm, Side by side, I want to share something. The three lessons that three lessons are to be learned from the Leela of Pralambasur. First, that Pralambasur represents the lusty desire to enjoy our heart. They come in the disguise of a friend, promise pleasure, but they kidnap us, take away from Krishna. Side by side, second, Lord Balram is the original Guru Tattva. He personally killed Pralambasur, indicating that this desire can be killed when we follow the instruction of spiritual master. Third, we should do our spiritual practice like chanting, reading scriptures regularly, so that we are alert in identify such desire, never feed them and uproot them as possible. And I want to some quotation. Get Bhagavad Gita slok regarding lust, chapter 3.37, written: Kama esha krodha esha rajaguna samudbhava mahashano mahapapma vidhi karta em vidhi enam ivaranam. So Sri Krishna tell in this sloka that it is lust only, Arjun. Sri Krishna says, tell Arjun that it is lust which is the all devouring sinful enemy, which is later transformed into worth when it is unfulfilled, which the sinful enemy of the conditioned soul is. We must give it up. Therefore, we must, under the Guru's instruction, follow proper regulative principles and simultaneously, as we are avoiding further contaminating our heart, we clean our heart and access grace by our humility our our chanting of the holy name. If we are humble, Balram, in the heart and the spiritual master will remove this demon. If we are humble, Balram, in the heart, and the spiritual master will remove this demon. I'm sorry for disturbance. So I want to I want to share that we should always shelter Lord Krishna, no matter what situation. We have to follow daily regulative principles, chanting, reading scriptures, devotee association. Uh, by this lila, Lord Krishna shows that we should uh, we uh, we we should ignore. We should accept. Mm, by this lila, Lord Krishna says that Paramba appear as Krishna, their intimate lifelong friend. But this desires promises us happiness, fun, excitement, and fulfillment like a friend. But what happened? They cheat us. These are temporary happiness, fun, and excitement, fulfillment. These are these are temporary. They cheat us. They ultimately kill the inclination for spiritual life, for Krishna consciousness from within our heart. They kill the inclination to selflessly serve others and to serve God, and ultimately make us selfly motivated. So we must be careful against them. So I complete here. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Ashka Devi. Bh.Aashka, this is her first class, and very proud of you, Ashka. Good preparation, and you're absorbed in this Leela, and you did your good research. So thank you very much for enlightening us. And for those of you who have any questions or comments, please go ahead.
Anyone would like to add something that I missed, please share.
I mean, if you like to share what you liked about the class.
बहुत ही अच्छा. हरे कृष्णा. Very good.
Hare Krishna. It was a very nice class, very nice lesson we learned, and the story was very beautifully done. Thank you, Mataji.
Mataji, do you want to say something regarding
Yes,
Pralambasura,
Tali
please?
Mataji, want to give some words of encouragement to Ashka? Ashka, would you like to say something to end this?
Mataji, you want to share regarding this? What I miss, what I need to add? I would like to hear.
I liked the lessons part, the way you brought up the lessons part. That was what I liked the most. And I also liked that you started with the Leela and you started to explain. As a feedback, maybe you could like for the next class like that. You can
Yes,
focus
yes,
more on also the anartha. What is the
yes,
anartha? How we can like Prabhupada quotes or some
yes,
other.
yes,
It was good. It was good. You brought up the shlokas and it was very good. It's just maybe you can churn more. Like you can
yes,
discuss more how
yes,
this
yes,
thing. Like I like when you brought up about all these things, full material fulfillment and joy and pleasure and excitement, all these things are temporary. I really liked it, but I felt like it was you could talk more about it, give more
yes, yes,
examples.
yes, yes,
Example, maybe somebody you observed or something, a personal example, something that
hmm,
makes people feel, yes, exactly, I can relate to that.
hmm,
So like be more like you're talking to a
yes,
friend. Talk like you're explaining something to your friend, like that. But
hmm,
I think you spoke and you had a proper flow, just maybe
hmm,
a little bit more um
yes,
examples like that.
yes. More example. Next time I try. Yes. Thank you for
Yes,
giving this opportunity. So
thank you, Ashka.
I engaged myself through
Very
this
good.
Leela. Thank you
Yeah,
so much.
very, very beautiful. And I liked about the spiritual master, and I liked everything. Just maybe I felt
More,
a little
more example.
yeah, a little more example. That's yeah. Okay. And also I like your enthusiasm, full of energy, that was also very good. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Jai Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai.
Jai,
Jai,
Ram ki jai.
Jai,
Jai,
Prabhupada ki jai. So
Jai,
Bhakta Vrinda ki jai. Bhakti Nash
Jai,
ki
Jai.
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 Hari
आशका
Bol.
माता जी की हरि बोल.
Jai.
No,
Hari Bol.
thank you. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. See you tomorrow. Hari Bol.
Hare Krishna.
हरि बोल, हरि कृष्णा.